Finding joy in simple things must be a skill we all once had, but at some point in our lives we forget it. Children see joy in the smallest things, yet in adulthood we take things for granted, often keeping our eyes fixed on future goals, exotic holidays, and expensive handbags, letting simple joys of everyday life pass us by. I just unboxed my new kettle. I've been waiting for it to come back in stock since last year. Once ordered, it was sent to the wrong store, and when I eventually picked it up, it triggered the alarm at the door, causing a small scene in otherwise quiet shop. But now it's home and I couldn't be happier. Some might see just a kettle, and they are right, it is a kettle. A kettle that will boil water for endless cups of tea and coffee, for busy Monday mornings and rainy Saturday afternoons. What I see is a kettle that will serve my family and me, providing comfort in the form of a warm brew. I don't know if you can tell by the light, but when I was showing you the kettle about 10 minutes ago, it actually gotten very bright, and I thought this is it for the rain for today, but thankfully I was wrong. The rain is back, very dark right now. So yeah, I am very much enjoying today, enjoying this day. If you know me, you know my content, you know that I thrive in bad weather, I thrive when it rains. Days like today feel peaceful, cozy, quiet, and I'm glad I have my social media platforms to share this with you all, and perhaps maybe help some of you appreciate this kind of weather a little bit more. I've had puff pastry in the fridge for a while now, so I better use it. I don't want it go to waste. I'm going to make quick and easy pastry parcels with bacon and cheese. These will make my husband and older son Jacob very happy. Baking on a rainy day has very calming, relaxing effect. The house is quiet as both children are in school. I've been working at my desk all morning, so this little afternoon break is much needed. Pottering around the house is a small joy I discovered in recent years that put my nervous system at rest. Sometimes I make quick pastries, other times I decide to wash the bin or wipe down the cabinets. Keeping my house tidy and pleasant is one of the small joys that only adults understand. And I think this proves that we all have ability to see joy in ordinary everyday things. We just forget as years go by and the bills pile up. These cozy rainy days we've had recently have been the perfect background for working at my desk. I started writing my monthly slow living to-do lists in March last year, so February marks the final month. This has been my most popular series on the blog so far, and I'm glad these lists will remain on the blog for years to come for anyone in need of seasonal slow living inspiration. Also, thank you to everyone for sharing your questions with me. I will be answering them shortly on the blog, and I will let you know when the post goes live. Tonight I'm going to make a simple DIY. I made a similar garland recently, but I thought it would look even nicer and more rustic if made from old book pages. I'm using an old copy of Jane Eyre. It has missing pages and no back cover, so I think I'm kind of giving it a second life, as otherwise the book would be for the bin. I'm starting by folding the pages lengthwise twice and then fold them in half. Open up the page and cut it into 8 pieces along the lines you just created. The pieces don't have to be perfect, just try to make them roughly the same size. The next step is optional. You can take a piece of twine or string and create a loop, making it easier to hang the garland. Place the loop between 4 pieces of book pages on each side, so altogether you should have 8 pieces with the twine in the middle. Staple them together, invert the book page strips, and you've just created the first heart in your garland. Now repeat the process. Take 4 pieces of book pages on each side, staple them together and then invert them. The reason we stack multiple layers of book pages is that a single layer won't hold its shape and the garland will be too flat. And there you go, another heart for the garland. Repeat the process as many times as needed to achieve your desired length. For me, that's 17 hearts in total. Rosa decided she wanted to join me, but only for the stapling. The stapler is what she really wants to play with. To finish the garland, create another loop with the twine, place it at the end of last heart and staple it all together. I know I am a spoiled wife, My husband is busy in the kitchen making dinner, so I might as well go and relax in the bath. I've never been one for self-help books, but somehow that's all I've been reading lately, and I'm getting a little tired of them. I would love some spooky book recommendations, ghost stories and thrillers, please. Thank you so much for watching.